What is up, guys? This is Shads from Shads Gaming, coming at you with another video tutorial. This time I'm going to be doing a tutorial on Twitter. If you're liking the tutorial series that I've got going at the minute, chuck me a like on the video and subscribe for more. So let's jump right into it. So Twitter, everyone's in social media nowadays, so I'm going to show you how to set up a Twitter account, show you the basics of putting your header and your avatar on there, and then walk through how to follow users and give you a guide over your settings. So let's jump right into it. So head over to twitter.com and you'll be presented with this page. Quite simple, quite clean. All you need to do, put your email address and a password in there. So let's pop one in. Like so. Then click get started. So it will ask you for your name. Put that in there. You can also click this button as well. Personalize Twitter based on where you've seen Twitter content on the web. I always leave this unticked, personal preference. You can click on advanced options as well, and it will let you know how users can find you. So they can find you by your email address and your phone number. That's totally up to you. Personally, I untick the phone number one. Email address maybe, but not all the time, so I'm going to untick that one as well. So now click sign up. When you've clicked sign up, it'll ask you to enter a phone number because users can search by your phone number. If you want to do that, feel free. They will send you a text verification code and all that sort of stuff. You have to input the code and it'll verify your number. We're going to skip this section though. And here's the bit where you'll probably want to pay some attention. So your username on Twitter. So your username will be the most common thing that people search for you by. So it gives you some suggestions here. Excuse me, I can't talk today. So for instance, if I go, oh, that's fine, Shads Tutorials is available. When people search for me, they will then search by @Shads Tutorials. You can put in whatever you want in there, and if it's available, there'll be a little tick. Okay? Skip this bit for now. And it says that we're all here and ready to go. All well and good. I already have a Twitter account, so I'm just going to close this one down and go straight to mine, which is here. So this is my Twitter account. So one of the first things you're probably going to want to do is add graphics to your profile. So what you can do is everything on Twitter, you can go to, everything is always up here. This bar never goes away no matter what page you are on. So go to someone else's page, this bar will still be here. You can go to your profile, this bar will still be here. Yeah. So if we click here and click profile, this is my profile. So from here we can do several different things. So we can edit the profile, or you can view everything that's been going on the profile. It gives you some idea of who you might like to follow based on who you are currently following. So if I follow, I don't know, everyone from The Big Bang Theory, it might suggest, you know, that I like another program, or I might like Young Sheldon or something like that. Everything that's trending on Twitter at the moment, it will show you just here. Okay, so what we're going to do though is we're going to edit the profile. So we're going to edit, and then from here you'll notice now you've got these little images in places. That means we can edit that certain part. So it highlights it in blue, as you can see going around here, and obviously if you're doing your avatar, that circle's in blue as well. What we're going to do, all you do is click on it, and you can either remove the existing photo or you can upload a photo. Once you upload a photo, just browse for the photo on your computer and click upload. So there are dimensions for the photo. So for the header on Twitter, Twitter recommends no more than 1500 pixels by 500 pixels high, and for your avatar it suggests no more than 500 pixels by 500 pixels. That's just so that it can be viewed on all devices, whether it be a computer, an iPad, or or a phone or anything like that. From here as well, you can also put a bit of information in. Yeah, you can adjust your theme color. So for instance, this is the one I've got at the minute, but I could click orange and it'll turn orange, a deeper shade of orange, or blue, or grey, anything you want. Okay, come out of that and we're going to cancel it. So let's start with following users. Everyone likes to follow people. Let's click home. If we click home, we'll see that it's actually bringing up, before we get into how to follow users, it's actually bringing up all the people that I'm currently following. Yeah, and it shows you a timeline of what's happened. So you know, this one just put on, then this one, then this one. Yes, this one was 6 minutes ago. These ones are more recent. So to follow someone, so let's say the Big Bang Theory. Here where it says search Twitter, we can click in there, and if we type in Big Bang Theory, you'll notice that there is a few, but this one at the top has a blue tick next to it, which means it is the actual Big Bang Theory group. So when we click on that, we can view this profile. Okay, see all the avatars and things like that, and you can scroll down and see everything that has been put on profile. Okay, if we scroll back up, you'll see here there is a follow button. So if I hit that now, it gives me some suggestions on people that I also may like. And while I'm at it, that's a great idea. There we go. And then you can just click on the little X here to get rid of it. Now that I'm following the Big Bang Theory, if I hover over this, it now says unfollow. Okay, so you can also unfollow someone or a group if you wanted to as well. If you click on the little 3 buttons next to it, more user actions, you can also see these additional things that you can do. So what we can do is we can mute the Big Bang Theory so that you won't see posts from the Big Bang Theory. You can block the Big Bang Theory, or you can report content. You can turn off retweets, and you can turn on mobile notifications. Got a mobile link to your account or anything like that. Here you can also see how many people they've got following them. So they are following 77 people. They've got 4.76 million followers and just under 1,600 likes. Okay, that's how you would follow someone and view information. Down the side here, there is a bit of information about the group as well. So this is when they joined Twitter, 9th of the 20th. Oh, I can't talk today. Joined September 2009. If you hover over it, it tells you the actual date and time that they joined as well. Followers that you know, so Paulie Perrette is also following the Big Bang Theory, and because I'm also following Paulie Perrette, that's how it's come up here, and Gordon Ramsay. Also, all the pictures that this group has uploaded, you can click on this link here, and now all the pictures and everything just come up in a streamline here. Just go through. So all pictures and videos. Okay. Go back to the top. Again, it's changed who to follow based on what I'm looking at. So here we can click tweets, and we'll just see tweets that this group has put out. We can see tweets and replies that this group has put out, or we can click media, and that will just show any images and stuff, as again, same as clicking the images and stuff down here. Okay, so across the top, let's go back to my profile. Click profile. Up the top here, you get notifications. So when we click notifications, any people that you are following and they do stuff, it will show here. So for instance, Republic of Gamers and Overclockers UK and 3 others retweeted a photo from GeForce, Nvidia GeForce UK. It tells you about that, and you can click into it and it will show you the tweet straight there. If you get any mentions, it will also show you just there as well. Click home. If you have any direct messages with other users, you can also click messages, and it will have a little number on there to show how many messages you've got. I'm not going to click into that because there are messages from users in there. So that's like a basic navigation of how to get around Twitter. If you are on somebody else's page, you don't want to click here to go back, you can just click the Twitter button here when it wants to work. Doesn't seem to want to for me, so we'll just do it that way. So to tweet on Twitter, it's quite a simple thing to do. So you'll see here we have this tweet button. Click that. It says compose a new tweet. So you type whatever you want in there. You will also see, because I have put the word YouTube in there, it will also search for other people on YouTube. So I can click this now, and I will directly be saying hello to that group that's on that's on Twitter. Okay. You can also add a photo or video by clicking here, and it will open things up. You just search for what you want. I can add a GIF, so type in the YouTube. Yeah, so click there, and I could add that to the tweet. You can add a poll as well, but not on this one, we can't. And you can also tag your location as well. You can also add another tweet into your existing tweet as well. Yeah. Once you've done that, you just hit tweet and it sends it out. Okay. Here, you see this little circle that's going around. That is your maximum amount of characters that you're allowed. So, if I just do this, and you'll see the circle going around until it gets all the way to the end. Now I'm running over. There we go. Now I'm at -1. So now it won't physically allow me to tweet unless I move the ones that are marked in red. Then it allows me to tweet again. Okay. Let's get rid of this. You can also add emojis if you want to as well. Standard list of emojis on tweets. Yeah. Pretty much the exact same emojis that you have on Android, to be honest. So that's how you would compose a tweet. Yeah, let's discard that one. So that's just a basic overview on how to tweet, how to add in some channel art and things like that. Let's go over to the settings and take a look. So click on your avatar up here. Profile will take you to your profile, obviously. Settings and privacy. Quite a big area. So from here, it will tell you your account information. Here you can have login verification. So if you log in, it will send your phone a text message with a number and say enter this number to log you in. So it can do that. Content, so country, video tweets, do you want them to more autoplay? Yeah, timelines, show the best tweets first. When we go to privacy and safety, this is just all about who can find you and what you want other people to see and what you don't want other people to see. Password is changing your password. Mobile is to set up mobile verification, so you have to enter your mobile. Email notifications, that's all about what sort of notifications you want Twitter to send you. So if you get a private message, do you want it to email you or do you not want it to email you? If you're mentioned on Twitter, do you want it to email you or not email you? Notifications, so you can mute notifications from people who don't follow you and things like that. Everything on this list. Web notifications. Find friends, so what you can do with find friends is your email address. It can search your address book and find people on Twitter who are also in your address book. Blocked accounts, so if you've blocked anyone on Twitter, they will show up there. If you have any applications linked with Twitter, they will show up on this list. Your Twitter data, that will show you everything, your ID on Twitter, your email address, and any other personal information on Twitter as well. Accessibility just shows you whether you want to autoplay video tweets and compose image descriptions, which, as it says, has the ability to describe images for visually impaired, which I think is actually a great idea. Okay, so that is just a brief overview about how Twitter works and how you would set up your account with Twitter. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below this video. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, and until next time, see you later.